We're trying to see
it. Yeah, I do.
We're making it even more fancy.
Share. Oh, crap. Hold on. I have a weird Facebook. Facebook and I have a weird relationship.
You know, I haven't been very involved with my Facebook lately. I'm more Instagram involved than I am Facebook.
Same.
You are not even on Facebook. I only know you through Instagram and Twitter, for that matter. So for those that are not on Facebook, we're also on YouTube. So, you know, no big deal. We're all over the place. But it is basically time. So why don't we just go ahead and get started? Aspen, do you mind killing the Rolling Stones for us? I only mean that figuratively, not literally.
Come on. You can't
Not
kill.
literally. No. There isn't a way, like, well, I don't know. They are pretty much immortal. Yes. And I think, like, they're, like, he's, like, the green card for the rest of them, you know? Like, his life force
keeps everyone else alive. Did you see that funny meme that was going around? And it was Keith Richards playing to, like, this little baby, playing guitar, and this little baby.
Oh, yeah. And they're like, oh, it's Willie Nelson.
Keith Richards teaching Willie Nelson guitar.
Woo!
Okay, I think that worked. I'm sorry. I'm so bad at this.
Well, we know that Willie's life force is attached to Trigger, so as long as we have Trigger, then we've got Willie.
That's
so
right.
That's a good thing. I'm so glad we're talking about this on the internet.
I'm sorry. I want to make sure I did it right. God, come on. Okay, yes.
It's all good.
Yes, I see it.
We're all, like, my favorite thing to say repeatedly is burnout is real and reentry is hard. So this is, like, the ongoing saga of, like, post-pandemic. Is it really post yet? We don't know.
We don't know.
The jury is still out.
I'm definitely wearing my mask this evening.
That's right, except for right now.
Right.
We had been.
Right.
Up until this point.
Yes.
When I put my lipstick on.
That's right.
Because that's the worst, when you put the lipstick on and then put the mask on and realize, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the worst.
Sadness.
Yeah, then you got a lipstick stained mask situation.
Well, we've had worse situations where lipstick was smeared all over our face, but thank everybody. Welcome to the Continental Gallery. We are so glad to be here. My name is Bonnie Whitmore. It's good to be back in the residency at this earlier time. I feel so, like, special. And this week, my lovely guest is Kelley Mickwee, y'all.
Yay. I love the earlier time.
Me too.
It's so great.
Yeah.
I mean, the other time was great too, in a different kind of way.
Yeah, but I felt like, you know, you're putting in the strides and you're, like, proving to yourself, like, I can do this.
Totally.
And now it's like, I deserve this. That's how I feel.
I've earned this time slot.
I've earned this time slot, and I'm so grateful to have it. So, thank you for coming and joining us tonight. Would you mind kicking us off with
sure
a little
will.
tune?
How many have you done live here?
We started at the beginning of June.
Okay.
So it's been since then.
Right, right on. Okay, well, I like to kick off with this one. This one's a happy song. It's called Joyful. Everybody stumbles, everybody falls along the way. Everybody needs a helping hand to hold someday. I can hear the thunder, I can see the lightning all around. If you listen close, it makes a joyful sound. Yeah, 'cause it's a joyful sound. Ain't nobody crying, lying in the everlasting arms, holding on to love and blood, ooh, and letting go of sadness, letting go of fear that holds you down. If you open up, it makes a joyful sound, yeah, 'cause it's a joyful from the sky, and it comes from the ground. Comes from within, and it comes from without. It's a joyful sound. Hey now. Yes. One time. Everybody rise up. Everybody make a joyful noise. Everybody clap your hands. Sing it with one voice. Well, 'cause there ain't nobody crying when you're lying in the everlasting arms, holding on to love and blood. Ooh, and let it go. Yeah, 'cause it's a joyful and it comes from without. Yes, bass solo queen. Man, it is a joyful sound hearing my voice in the Continental Gallery again.
I know, isn't it nice?
Yeah,
I love this room. It's a magic room.
sure is.
That's
Showy
always-
is.
It's like it's the best communion. It's church.
It does feel weird being in here with it still light outside.
I know. I never get used to that, but
Yeah.
just it's what happens in the summertime.
It does.
It's like, wait, what? No,
what?
that doesn't seem right. What's up, Denier? You snuck in. Yeah, I'm proud of you.
On time.
I'm so proud of you. It's so funny. I have a song with a similar chord change,
Great.
and I'm like, I'm glad that I'm not the only one that discovered that wonderful little jam.
Yeah.
That chord is so pretty.
I know.
You know?
I wrote that with Colin Brooks.
Oh yeah.
Remember Colin Brooks?
I remember Colin. What has he been up to?
He is a fly fishing guide in Wyoming. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
He said, "So long, music biz.
It's like I'm done with that shit.
I'm gonna go catch fish for a living." So yeah, he's doing good. But we get together and we actually made a record together a few years ago, and wrote a few songs.
Is that what that is?
That's what that is. Yeah,
Okay.
Birds of a Feather.
Fantastic.
I'm pretty sure he probably found that chord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I stumbled upon it, and I like the.
Yeah.
Gotta love that E. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun ride, but I'll wait. I'll wait on that one.
Oh, you're gonna wait? Okay.
I don't feel like I should do the same. Like, no, man. But I got a new project with my sister. Actually, so
Yes.
that's been kind of super, super cool that I've been excited about.
When's the record come out?
In February.
Right on. Oh, February.
Yeah. So
'Kay.
like first quarter. So like right now we're trying to get the artwork together, and
Yeah.
like doing photo shoots during COVID has been really bizarre and weird. And it's like, is it okay to do this and be close to each other and
Yeah.
whatever? But it's always fun to play dress up, you know. So, so sometimes.
Yeah. No, it's fun to play dress up. It's just I'm not a great photo shoot subject.
No,
Nah.
you don't get into it.
I don't get into it. Nope.
Yeah, I'm one of those people like, oh no, don't take my picture, and then I'm like,
You're so photogenic.
the funny thing is that I feel like I'm photogenic when I actually know my picture's being taken, versus like when anybody takes pictures of me when I'm performing, I'm like, please make it stop.
Well, I mean, a picture, we're all like, and ooh, and our eyes are closed, and the
I just look
mic's
like I'm about to bite somebody's head off, because they always get me like in the big moment of like,
same.
or whatever, and I'm like, ooh, I have a double chin. That's extra.
It looks like I'm
Okay.
gonna eat that microphone for dinner.
on that note. No, that was just such a happy song, and I'm trying to think of like, do I have a happy song? Not that happy.
Well, it's literally the only one I have, so it's fine. We can go down in happiness level.
All right, Sissy and Porter. We'll do that one. That sounds like a good one. Well, only that people know Porter and knew that it was about him, know that it's sad, but anyway, this is actually going to be on the Whitmore Sisters record, so thank you. That's perfect. I wrote this one with Bonnie Montgomery. Sissy left out in the pouring rain. Says she's going somewhere she can change her name. Fire in her hair, a little sparkle in her eye. Little did she know what would happen next. 'Cause Porter was as loaded as a hot check. When they hit the border, they were high as a kite in the middle of a hurricane. Golden morning Cajun nights take the highway to the northern lights, where the drinks are strong and the music feels right. Porter, baby, take me by the hand, swing me dancing into the wind, just spinning, yawning, talking about places we ain't ever been. Nights on the porch burning all night long. Sissy says, Porter, baby, play my song. Wish and a hope like a charm against the pain. Just like a storm when it's blowing in, it's over just as fast as it began. And every now and then Sissy thinks about Porter and the sound of the pouring rain. Golden morning Cajun nights take the highway to the northern lights, where the drinks are strong and the music feels right. Porter, baby, take me by the hand, swing me dancing into the wind, just spinning, yawning, talking about places we ain't ever been. There's truth to every story that we like to tell. Wherever Porter's living, I hope he's well. But holding on to lightning ain't something you can do for long. And sitting on the porch in a rocking chair, thinking about the stories that you'll never share. Watching as the sky grows darker and the storm keeps rolling in. Golden morning Cajun nights take the highway to the northern lights, where the drinks are strong and the music feels right. Porter, baby, take me by the hand, swing me dancing into the wind, just spinning, yawning, talking about places we ain't ever been. Just spinning, yawning, talking about places we ain't ever been.
Yeah. That is happy. I mean, I know it's
Yeah.
about a friend you lost a few years ago.
Yeah, we were just talking about like the year of death of 2016.
Wow.
We lost a lot of people, but it's kind of funny that the sister record is called Ghost Stories. So there's a lot of songs about people that we've lost on there, but
Yeah.
just wanted to share who they were, and that's what I like about that one is we just try to capture his personality within it. So
Yeah. I love
That
it.
way they get to live on forever.
That's right. That's what songs do. Well, I have kind of a story song like that, ish, kind of, sort of. I thought of this one while you were playing that one. They're not super.
That's exactly what this
same.
is supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Gosh, I should have maybe gone over some of these songs today.
Why?
I've been shiny ribbon so much and not playing solo gigs that you forget. It's like a muscle. You have to
Oh, yeah.
exercise it and use it, or you'll lose it.
Especially them words.
Especially them words.
Yeah.
For me, it's more. I have a really good word memory.
That's good.
It's more the chords. Mm-hmm.
We should just combine forces. That way we'd have each other.
Yes. This is a song I wrote with Owen Temple, and written a lot of songs that I am proud of with him. But this is the first one that we wrote together, and it's a love song, kind of a story love song, loosely based around his grandparents.
Nice.
It's called "Beautiful Accidents." Smell of tobacco smoke on his clothes. Didn't look a day over 17 years old. She had the smell of magnolia on her hair and a southern drawl that stretched from here to there. They didn't know what they were doing, but they knew it felt good. Somehow they didn't care about the why or should. He took her to a movie, she took his name. They moved to Texarkana when the baby came. Left turns and right turns get us here. All these beautiful accidents over the years look good on you. Yeah, they look good on you. They look good on you. Right on the line, you grew up like a weed, swimming in the Red River, all elbows and knees. 10 years later, in a few states away, my first job got me down the interstate. I stopped into a place I didn't know what for. Hands in my pockets, both feet on the floor. Was heading for the door, sick of standing around. Somehow I saw you, so I cut through the crowd. Left turns and right turns get us here. All these beautiful accidents over the years, they look good on you. Yeah, they look good on you. They look good on you. When you said I do, I said I do too. Beautiful accidents, beautiful accidents, beautiful accidents look good on you. So good on you. They look good on you. So good on you. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. God, it's two upbeat songs. Hi. How you doing, sweetie?
She's
Two
doing all the
upbeat
upbeats.
songs in a row, man.
I know. I'm gonna run out of my upbeat ones real quick.
Same. Same. I'm gonna have to change it up next
I'm gonna change it up just because.
So you were at Woody Fest last weekend, huh?
Yeah, that was our first time out there, and it was so much fun. And
Such a, it's all about camaraderie at that thing. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of festivals are that way, but that one's, there's something a little different about it, you know? It's like everyone just kind of hangs out together.
everybody just kind of like plays and picks together, and
Yeah.
you know, I don't know. I had a blast and met some really amazing people, and you know, anytime I get to hang out with people like Butch Hancock or something like that, I just sort of like I want to have a tape recorder.
Yes.
And and so I can like just go back and write down all the incredible things that he says. His favorite thing to say right now is "What a planet," and I think that's a good just anything happen. What a planet, you know. Between him and John D, I have like my favorite things to say now. So
That is where I met Butch.
yeah,
I mean, it was in the Jed and Kelley days. I met him at Woody Fest out back. I remember right back by the back door out there, kind of in the alley, you know. And he like was like, "Come here," and he didn't really know us, really, you know. Like I think he saw us play and maybe liked it or something. But he pulled me over and just showed me all these drawings he'd been working on.
Yeah.
So cool. I felt so special. I mean, seriously, like I felt like, man, does he show everyone these?
No, he doesn't.
I don't
That's the other
know.
thing.
I
It's like, well, I mean, I don't know. Like, he's so talented and he's got all this type of stuff and he's constantly working on things. But like, it blew my mind because for the time that I was doing this online, I was creating a playlist for my guest every week, and Butch has no like virtual footprint.
Right.
Like literally, there's 2 songs of him on Spotify.
Oh,
I mean, there's all the Flatlanders
Sure.
and Jimmy's on there and Joe's on there, but I'm like, where the hell is Butch? You
Yeah.
know, and he's a songwriter. You know, it's just it makes it. So we've been ragging on him a bit about like, you know, unless you have a physical copy, you have no way of being able to listen to his tunes. So
That's
I made a
kinda
point
cool,
of going
though.
to the merch table though and picking up a copy of a couple of his CDs just so I had them as a reference.
Yeah, I kind of like that about him. He does not care.
No, he does not, and I love that about him. Oh, this one I played for Butch, and he really liked it, and so it made me feel like I wrote a good one. This is another one off of the Whitmore sisters, and this is called "Superficial World of Love." Took me such a long time to let go of needing your touch. And now I understand you felt that I needed too much. It only made it worse holding on to her. Why do I need a crutch? I guess I seem frustrated, so let me take a deep breath. Nobody's at fault, I know it's not what you intend. But when I say forever, never say never, what I really meant was the impression you left on me, it was permanent. Some bright see how I am worthy? Question what's good for me. I doubt myself. To tether or to sever, barely held together, could not make a sound. Sometimes you'd rather disappear than say things that you fear out loud. Some bright morning, when this war is over, we'll go riding and with shining armor for a world that's mostly superficial. I hope you will still consider all the ways we can build together, as long as we do the work together. We don't have to be our one and only. Please, my love, say you'll remember me. It took me such a long time to let go of needing your touch.
Yeah. That's beautiful. Man, I bet that chorus really soars with the sister
With the
harmony.
sisters, yes.
Mhm.
Eleanor did a lot of really amazing string arrangements to a lot of the songs too, so that can't.
I bet she did.
We just basically showcased all of the things that she and I can do.
Yeah.
In the best way possible. So it was really fun.
Yeah. It's the first record that you've made together
Yeah.
ever?
Yeah, it's kind of silly.
Wow.
We've been talking about doing this for half our lives, but
Yeah.
we finally got around to it. So
Yeah,
it took a
that's beautiful.
pandemic to make it happen, and
Pandemic.
the pandemic.
That's what Cody Braun. That's what the Brauns say.
Yes.
Pandemic. Speaking of the Brauns, I saw you guys sing a few of those songs when
Yeah.
Chris and Eleanor opened up for Reckless Kelley.
Mega Kelley, right?
Mega
was
Kelley.
Mega Kelley.
That's right, Mega Kelley, down at Green Hall. I think that's
Yeah.
the only time I've been out to see a show.
It was surreal, right?
Yeah.
Like, and it was hot. It was
And
a very
packed.
very packed, very hot, very fun. you
Yeah.
know. Still a lot of fun, but that was a great night. I had a great time.
It was, but yeah, I heard you guys do a few of the songs, so
Yeah. So that was awesome.
you're in for a treat, everyone. Well, I have some new music coming out. Ben Jones and I wrote a few songs in lockdown that I just decided I wanted to go record, and so I called up Jonathan Tyler, friend of
Nice.
mine, great musician and band leader and singer and songwriter, and he also has produced a lot of records in the last few years that I really love, specifically females, you know. So I thought, man, I wonder if he'd be into it, and so I sent him the songs, and he said, yeah, let's do it. So
That's
I
awesome.
went over to his house. He lives out at Samstown Point, basically out
Yeah.
there, and I went to his studio, and we recorded 2 songs out there. So I'm gonna release them in October 1st.
Excellent.
Yeah, is the release date. I don't, there's no like formula anymore, so you can just kind of do what you want.
No, I think everything's completely changed now, especially after the whole pandemic too.
Yeah.
So.
I kind of love it because it's like you got songs that you want to record. You only have 2 of them. Cool, no big deal.
Go do it.
Just
yeah.
release 2 at a time. Actually, I'm printing up some 45s,
Uh-huh.
so I'll have an A and B side. I know.
Nice. That's perfect.
Yeah, I've never done a 45.
So you're
I
gonna do
know.
one of the new songs? Is that what we're getting right now?
Yeah, that's what you're getting right now.
Yes.
You're gonna get my version of it as it being the first time I've ever played it live. So, might screw up, but whatever. You got to start somewhere,
Exactly.
you know?
This is a very forgiving crowd. You know?
Yes, it is. We're all friends in here. This one's called Boomtown to Bust. Still can remember those last dying embers of the night we called it a day. Came down from the high wire, put out the last fire of a love we kept hidden away. I still can remember when our love was tender and nothing could drag me away. But now I can see you as the smoke clears from my view. We've said all there is to say. So roll up the sidewalks, empty the mailbox, saddle up the horses, we're back to the boondocks. From iron to rust, boomtown to bust, not all that glitters is gold. Cody Braun's playing some fiddle right here on the recording. So I'll take the high road, letting go of this load that's weighing so heavy on me. We got caught in a landslide, taken by leaving our love lost at sea. So roll up the sidewalks, empty the mailbox, saddle up the horses, we're back to the boondocks. From iron to rust, boomtown to bust, not all that glitters is gold. There may be a glow, but honey, now we know not all that glitters is gold. Not all that glitters is gold. I made it. Success. Oh, thank you so much. That felt good to get that one.
I'm glad that you debuted that one here tonight.
Me
That
too,
makes me
me
very
too.
happy and special.
It's country.
It is country. Oh, good. I'm glad she's tuning in. Hi, Spring.
Hi, Spring.
We missed you. We understand why you're staying home. Well, okay, there was a line in there, and then I also heard a friend say Embers to Ashes, and I feel like this is the right thing to do.
Love it. Segway City, baby.
Segway City. It's so funny. Since you brought up Jonathan Tyler there for a minute, he and I got put on this project, and he sort of engineered the whole thing. And my last record, I recorded it, and I got a sponsorship by whiskey that helped pay for the recording of it. And
By just whiskey in general? Or?
no, it was stolen whiskey.
Oh,
That's why-
okay.
But a friend of mine, she did that, and then when all this sort of happened or whatever, Camel Cigarettes was doing this project, and Jonathan was producing it and recording, and I wrote a song, and he helped put it together and all that kind of stuff. So my last record was released by way of alcohol and tobacco. So
Wow.
it's called Last Will and Testament. So I feel like it's fitting. But,
Very. I didn't even know cigarette companies sponsor things anymore.
Yeah, well, I mean, they just they didn't sponsor the whiskey was their sponsorship, but the tobacco was more of like they paid me for writing them a song to use for their whole thing. I don't even know how the song went anymore. But
You got
it was supposed
some
to
of
be
that
write a song about
cigarette
Austin.
money.
Right, exactly. that paid for the PR campaign. You know, that was great. But this is a murder song. My first record was basically my way of being able to deal with a breakup and murder my ex-boyfriend over and over and over again. So this one's called Embers to Ashes. Well, we used to burn the fire, burning hot and blue. We used to stay every night and dance all night through. And now you say you're with your friends, heaven knows what you do, but darling, what's left of me and you? Well, you see where this is going, there's no need to pretend. 'Cause all it shows is a border with your lips upon my skin. Where the preacher John said, till death do you part, and you gonna have to pay for this broken heart. But you say, baby, don't blame me, 'cause you know I love only you. But I say, baby, you betray me. And embers, ashes is all that's left. Oh Lord, now it's all that's left. One, two, three, Well, I tracked you on the south side. I've been to strike a match. I watched the fire grow while you're lying with your tramp. But you better stop praying, repent for what you done, 'cause even Jesus won't be saving none from the wrath that I'm bringing on. Oh, but now, baby, don't blame me, 'cause you know I love only you. But now, baby, you're gonna betray me. Embers, ashes is all that's left. Oh Lord, Lord, now embers, ashes is all that's left. Yay,
Yeah.
murder.
I could tell you wanted me to play a shaker solo.
I did.
I
I'm so
could tell.
glad that you could telepathically we got that all
I know.
worked out.
I've never, I don't think I've ever once brought a shaker to a gig before. But it was in my box of stuff. I was like, I don't know.
It's there and might as well be used.
Yeah.
I mean, I like
I'm pretty good at it.
shaker. I feel like is a more delicate instrument than somebody who jumps on a tambourine.
Oh my God. Don't get me started on that.
Oh, I've actually
That is a pet peeve.
I've had an experience where I went to a show in New York City and there was a woman with a tambourine and I go, "Can I see that?" And she's like, "Sure." And she handed it to me and I took it, threw it in the trash and said, "No."
Yeah.
and walked away.
Misuse of a tambourine is bad. It's bad
It's
business.
bad. It's not
bad for business.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me cuckoo pants when I see people on stage, male or female,
Yeah.
playing tambourine, like two people playing tambourine, but differently.
Different. Yeah.
Yikes.
Actually, one of my favorite experiences was watching Eleanor play the tambourine with Kelley Willis. It was when
Well, that doesn't sound so bad.
No, it wasn't. But it was just the hilarious that she went to double time, and so she would turn the tambourine sideways and shake it
With two hands?
with two hands. And it was stayed on time, but it was also the look on my sister's face while she was playing the tambourine because she wasn't enjoying playing the tambourine.
Right.
And so she just angrily fucking hate playing tambourine on this song. But anyway, those are the moments that I'm like, oh, look at my sister. She's unhappy. Aren't I sweet? I'm so nice.
You're mean.
I am. We're,
I'm just kidding.
it's something we have a little bit in common.
That
right?
is, yes. Secretly, we're the worst.
I feel like I'm the friendliest unfriendly person. That's how I feel I am all the time. Thank y'all so much for joining us this evening. In case anybody's wondering, my name is Bonnie Whitmore. This is my residency. I'm here every Thursday night. And this is my lovely and talented guest, Kelley Mickwee.
Thanks. Very happy to be here tonight. I'm happy to be anywhere.
Yeah.
Tonight.
I feel it's like I'm not in my living room. So
I
that's good.
literally have dust on my boots. I literally dusted them off when I put them on today, and I still didn't get it all off because in Shiny Ribs we have one pair of shoes we wear. They're gold boots,
Ah.
So that's the only other
That's
than those
fancy.
shoes and then my Birkenstocks, which are my dailies. I haven't worn any other shoe until tonight.
So you shined your shoes tonight.
I dusted them off.
Yeah.
Straight up. Yeah. Well, here's an old song. This is one from my solo record. Boathouse, highway, airplane flying. My soul is crying to take me home. Sidewalk, lovers, storm cloud covers, small talk hovers, take me home. Sing for me quietly, walk with me slowly, dance with me, smile for me, comfort me, hold me. What made me think I was better alone? Take me home. Self-betraying, my memory is fraying, but I'll keep praying. Just take me home. Tired and I'm needing a little love and healing, sleepless dreaming, so take me home. Sing for me quietly, walk with me slowly, dance with me, smile for me, comfort me, hold me. Why did I end up so tattered and torn? Take me home. I think it's in some fucked up key. Sing for me quietly, walk with me slowly, dance with me, smile for me, comfort me, hold me. What made me think I was better alone? Why did I end up so tattered and torn? Why do I run from the places I know? Take me home. Take me home. La, Woo! Thank you. I've been thinking about that song a lot lately because we've been gone a lot on the road, and I think I what do you call it? Got like Stockholm syndrome during lockdown. Like I'm in love with my being at home.
Being at home, yeah.
I'm in love with my captor, and all I want to do is just be there by myself with my dog.
Yeah, I feel
It's
like
not healthy.
Well, I don't know. There's
I
a
don't know.
Did you ever hear about the guy? I think he changed his name to .com guy or whatever, and he lived in his house and he didn't leave and only ordered things on the internet when that was a weird thing to do. Like nobody had done that before. He used to have like house concerts though, and so people would come out and they would live stream the shows essentially or whatever. It was like
He's got it. That sounds amazing.
like, and this was like 20 years ago, so
Right.
this is like hilarious. But you know, now this past year and a half or whatever, we all been locked away in our houses, and I have to say that I have a lovely roommate and a dog that unfortunately doesn't like the amount of affection that I give it, but I still give it to her. And I'm like, you're gonna take this. Nobody else wants it. And Kathy's like, better her than me. It's true. She's very German. She's very German in her German Shepherd.
German Shepherds aren't super lovey-dovey.
No, they're not.
That's
If
right.
you start at the back end though and work
Ah.
forward, that is how you. Ooh, yes, that's what she said.
Hey, I get that.
You're working. Be here all night. Anyway, but I felt like I was living in a gilded cage though. Like we had a beautiful backyard and.
I know. I
know
felt
even-
that way at the time, but I miss it now. You know what I mean? I don't miss this, but I just sometimes I feel like, can I just go home now?
Well, I'm definitely keep saying burnout is real and reentry is hard because
right.
this has been we're not going. There is no such thing as normal, and going back to normal, is just a complete crockery.
Crockery.
But I know, but
Well, we know how to really bring a room down, eh?
well, I'm about to make it worse with this song.
Great.
So. Time to shoot, take the shot, show the world what you got. When it's done, when you're gone, were you right or were you wrong? Is it yours? What's it cost? Is it truly worth the loss? And if you're broken, will you heal? When there's nothing left to feel, a question on my mind. Why did it seem worth it at the time? For the truth, for the war, to know what you're fighting for. 'Cause it's not about fate, for you old is to hate. When it's black or if it's blue, the choice is only up to you. And if you're scared, don't feed the fears, 'cause we've shed 1,000 tears. A question on my mind. Why did it seem worth it at the time? basically looking for an excuse. Like when I bring both basses up here, I'm like, I have to fucking play both of them, right? So
Well, yeah, I mean, first of all, forgive my ignorance, but is that an 8-string bass?
it's a Hagstrom 8-string bass.
Wow.
Yes.
That's cool, right? I think that's cool.
Oh yeah.
I've never
No.
seen that.
I've only like known of it from like Cheap Trick and like Nick Lowe. And
Yeah.
shit like that,
Then yes.
but
You have to sing like that and play like that when you're playing an 8-string bass.
I named it McMurtry because that's who I got it from.
Ah.
Like of the random conversations I'm having, I'm like, oh, I want to get an 8-string bass. And he's like, well, I got one. I'm like, of course you do.
Yeah,
Of all the things.
yeah.
But anyway, so
Yeah, that's pretty rad.
yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun to put a fuzz puzzle on it and make it all wonka doodle.
Totally. Vibey, man.
Baby. So you have
I
any way of
don't-
like bringing us up now since I took us all the way down. So it doesn't have to be super happy, just like, like maybe like
Half happy?
half happy.
Well, okay.
Or yeah, I mean it could go any direction you really want it to. If you got something that can take it even further, then
No.
the floor is yours.
No, I can't. I'm not going to even try to compete with that. A breakup song? Yeah. I'll play the other song that I said I went in and recorded a few songs that were written in COVID. And so I'll do the other one now. It's neither happy nor sad, so perfect.
It's perfect. Exactly. That's the middle ground, I'm just so glad that we were able to kind of get together and do this tonight.
Yeah, me too. And next week is Jamie.
Jamie Harris will be my guest next week. Yes, I'm very excited. I'm very excited.
Haven't seen her in so long.
I know she just keeps getting better and better, and I'm happy about it. But I'm also kind of like, damn it.
Yeah,
But mostly happy.
yeah, a little
Mostly,
like
anyway.
friend jealousy going on,
Well, I always feel like
which is fine. I
acting
have
on
plenty of it.
jealousy is not a good idea, but feeling jealousy is really just having love for something
Totally.
or desire for yourself that you want. So
Sure.
I don't know. Actually, okay. So
Okey-dokey.
here's my little. It's not that specific, but saying that doubt is positive because no one doubts depression or when something's wrong. When we have those negative feelings, we don't question them.
Yeah.
But doubt is positive because you kind of like, because of. I'm not doing a very good job. The Guru
Okay.
does this a lot better.
It's
But I just
okay.
thought that was an interesting of like taking doubt and like putting it as a positive thing and not a negative thing. And so therefore you have room to grow and room to change and
Yeah.
to be better.
No, I love having doubt and questioning things.
I'm really good at it, right?
I do. I mean, truly, I do.
This is going to be, yeah.
You're gonna
I
love
doubt
this
everything.
What's Butch Hancock's new thing?
What
that he
a
says?
planet.
What a planet. What a
Well, the
planet.
John D thing that I love is he always likes to reply with, how you doing? And he always says, never better. And
Right.
so that's like up to whoever you're saying that it to interpret that how you will. So if they're like, oh, that's great. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
Man, I need sayings.
I just
Maybe John
learned.
D
I
will
just
give me one of
cherry
his.
pick those things from the best. That's
Yeah.
what I like to do.
You keep good company. I
Yes.
don't doubt that.
Ah.
Hey.
Hey.
Nailed it. Landed it. Well, this is a song that it's one that my friend Dan Dyer said, man, we should write a song called Let's Just Pretend We're Holding Hands. Because he had seen it posted somewhere back when we couldn't hold hands, And so I didn't write it with him. I wrote it in spite of him.
I like it.
Yeah. Before I saw him next, Ben and I already had it written. So it's called Let's Just Pretend We're Holding Hands in parentheses. Bringing that back. Or it didn't ever go anywhere. I know that. But let's just pretend we're holding hands. Oh, shit. Let's make believe we're more than friends. The illusion of love ain't always hand in glove. Shit. I gotta work on that one.
I like it. I like it a
Thanks.
lot.
You gotta just do it. That's how you gonna get it. You just do it.
We'll see. Okay, so this leads me to this this song that I wrote with Scott Davis.
Yes, love it.
He produced or co-produced Last Will and Testament with me, and so basically I put out a record called "Fuck with Sad Girls," right? And I thought I was gonna get a lot of pushback from it, and I didn't. I mean, granted, it was great for radio. It was always really funny when I did go on there and they were like, what do we call the record? And I was like, just call it Sad Girls. It's fine.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I didn't get enough pushback. And so then I started having these kind of politically driven songs. And so it sort of put the gumption to go ahead and put out Last Will and Testament, which does dabble into some pretty heavy topics, but the kind of idea was to start conversations, and I feel like the best way to do that is to ask questions, you know.
Of course.
So this one asks, who do you want to be, where do you want to go, and what do you want to say? And, you know, we were thinking about his two little kids, and we were talking about all the people that we grew up with, like Mr. Rogers, and that kind of taught us a lot of really valuable lessons. I realized when I attempted to be like Mr. Rogers that I wasn't nice enough, so I went for Miss Frizzle instead, which is fashion icon, obviously. But anyway, but we wrote this one, and there's a line in here that I'll get to, and I have to say that after the whole COVID thing, I'm not exactly a big fan of shaking hands anymore. But
Same.
Anyway.
I didn't like it before.
It's kind of like I like the fist bumps or I like the elbow bump or like the high fives. I'm even okay with.
Yeah.
You have to trust somebody to shake their hand. It's
Totally.
kind of the only
I'd rather
thing.
hug you than shake your hand.
Exactly.
Yep.
Mostly because I use my hands, and when you meet that person that just likes to.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, it's politically put. I mean, not politically. It's poetically put in here. So just so you know. Anyway, this one's called Right/Wrong. Who do you wanna be? Rising high with the country, wing by a window. From a distance it seems everything you love can get lost in the shadows. But when you get in close, you'll see it. It ain't a world of make-believe. There's so much more that's right than wrong. Where do you want to go? Surrounded by constant updates and endless chatter. It's hard to hate up close. Words can get lost in the face.
That's one of those songs that feels like it's been around forever. You know what I mean?
I feel like that was Scott's influence. He's really good at that.
Yeah, but it just feels like it's comfortable.
What was it?
Comfy.
A lot of these songs I was doing when I was out with opening up for James McMurtry, and we played this strange gig in Kansas. I know that's like a bizarre thing. Strange gig in Kansas. Of course.
As opposed to a not strange gig in
Like
Kansas?
the whole bottom of the theater was a private party of like hunters or whatever. And so I'm playing all these new songs, including Time for Shooter and all that kind of stuff. And this guy comes up to me and he's like, I want to shake your hand. And I was like, okay. And he's like, there, I did it. I shook your hand. And I was like, all right, I guess I reached just sort of.
He was listening.
He was listening. And I was
Yeah.
like, it's working.
That's
But
pretty
anyway.
great. Woo. Love it when they listen.
I know, it does make me miss Stephanie too. Her Liberty impression is the best Liberty impression ever. But you know what? Aspen is the one who's behind the bar, and she's kicking ass.
Yes, she is.
So give it up for Aspen.
Where did Stephanie go?
She's like Green Acres. She's got a farm now with chickens and all kinds of animals and stuff, and she has to take the morning shifts. So Bobby can go to the... Yeah, I know. She's completely flip-flopped.
See, I mean, that's what I mean. That's an example of probably her enjoying being home and doing those things and not wanting to...
And lots and
leave.
lots and lots of animals that depend on her. Is
Oh,
kind
okay.
of the problem. It's like, there's like 30 chickens, there's sheep, there's 5 dogs.
Did she have them pre-2020?
No.
Ah.
Like they were coming, but then it like
COVID
ramped
farm.
up. Yeah. That's exactly what ended up happening.
Thank God I only got a dog.
Hey, you at least did that. I mean, this is the only animal that I have.
Right. You have
So-
several of those, too.
I have 3
You have
now.
3.
I have 3 that are purses. I have additional dinosaur paraphernalia, which I have to say, I only maybe purchased 1 or 2 of them. The rest have been gifted to me.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I love that.
I'm glad I can.
Yeah,
put that
no,
out there.
I love his name's Morocco. Oh, I call him Mo, and I love him very much. And he was a total, COVID puppy purchase.
Pandemic pup.
Pandemic pup. And I'm so glad I made that decision. But I will say that it is very challenging to get him taken care of. You know what I mean? I mean, I miss him when I'm gone, but also with Shiny Ribs, with our tour schedule is pretty stacked. So I've just got constant anxiety about getting him taken care of.
You're
So
a
I'm thinking
mom
about
now.
asking Choppy if I can bring him on the road with us in the bus. 12 of us and a dog. What could go wrong?
I mean, what's the dog gonna really like add to that's gonna be destructive that hasn't already been, put in the mix? at this
Exactly.
point?
He's just
So
going to bring love and happiness to all.
He's going to bring a lot of joy.
And he likes the top bunk. He'll take the top bunk. He'll take the bottom bunk. He doesn't care.
yeah, work on Choppy and Kevin. If they say yes, then I think you're good to go.
Yeah, I sure will. Well, you had the line "Land at the Free" in that song, and so Segway City here, because I got that line in this song. I just want to sleep all day. Rain on my roof. Oh, the river keeps rising. Ain't that the truth? It could wash me away down to the sea, rolling and tumbling. So, honey, won't you play a song for me? Well, I come from the cotton, I come from the mud. Yeah, I know what this water can do when she floods. It's a hard time upon us in the land of the free, and we're all just rolling and tumbling. So, honey, won't you play a song for me? Play it way down low. I've been on my knees. God only knows. So sing one for your river girl. Oh, the river girls. Ooh. People around here, we're tougher than most. Well, we wrestle the devil till we give up the ghost. Oh, but one of these days, don't you just wait and see, 'cause we'll all be rolling and tumbling. So honey, won't you play a song for me? Play it way down low. Sing it for your river girl. Oh, the river girls. And I've been on my knees. God only knows. He only knows to sing it for your river girl. Oh, the river girl. Thanks for playing with me, sister. Sister.
I only try to do, and I think I can
Sister.
actually
You nailed it.
hang in there. Ooh, we're doing all right. We're getting down. We got about a couple more that we can do a piece, and then the Wattas are gonna be serenading y'all.
Man, that's
Thank y'all so
awesome.
much for coming and hanging with us, y'all.
The Waters are great.
Yeah, I mean, this has been kind of we both started at the same time, so this has been a really fun night.
They're so great.
It's nice to like each other, you know,
Yeah.
all that jazz.
It's nice to like people again.
I don't always know how I feel about people. Most days are good.
Well, tonight I feel good about
I
people.
feel pretty good about it, yeah. So I've written a few songs during the pandemic, and this is actually right before all the shit hit the fan, but I wrote this one as a love song for my sister. And it's called Cardiac Disaster.
Oh, I was going to say, you do have a love song.
Yeah. No, I had one of those epiphany moments where like when I start to think about like, you know, all the things that sort of manifest when you get older, you start realizing like, oh, I know where this originated from.
Yeah.
And so like I've been thinking about all the issues that I have with relationships. And so this was one that I was just kind of like, I think it's because I've been in love with my sister, you know, obviously is the problem. And like, well, this makes total sense and why I have such terrible taste in men. Sorry. And then not explaining myself very well.
I get
That's
it.
okay.
I get it. I've
You
been
know what I
watching
mean?
a show called In Treatment.
Yes.
And so I've learned a lot.
Yeah.
I pretty much have figured everything out about everybody.
It's a good thing to know, like
Yeah.
going through there. But I have been doing like songwriting as therapy, you know, it's
Sure.
kind of like been the whole sort of thing. So I don't know if this one actually applies as that, but it was just sort of like Valentine's Day. I wrote this one for my sister and was like very aggressive about it. Like, here, I wrote this songs for you. But I wanted this to be audience participation, but it made more sense in the virtual world than it does in real life. But if you feel like making sound effects, you're more than welcome to.
Okay.
You are the heartbeat that I like to devastating love. I don't think twice, ripped it out an addict to the drug. Suicidal tendencies or a morbid desire. It keeps coming back at me like boom, oh surrender. A cardiac disaster, tumbling towards it like crash. My instigator, unraveling faster. We're hitting the reset on unrequited love. I know it seems insane, especially when it's not mutually the same. But I don't regret it. I'd rather to know than to have never experienced that boom, whole surrender, a cardiac disaster, tumbling towards it like crash. My devastator, unraveling faster. We're hitting the reset on boom, whole surrender, a cardiac disaster, tumbling towards it like crash. My devastator, unraveling faster. We're hitting the reset, we're hitting the reset on unrequited love. We're hitting the reset on unrequited love. You're still the heartstring that I like to plug, tethered tightly, can't ever give you up. Can't give you up. I'll never give you up.
Yeah.
So that's about as a love songy as I kind of get right there.
Yeah.
Traumatic.
That's great. I mean, boom, crash,
Yeah,
love. That's big.
yeah.
I wish I had a cymbal or something.
I know. This would be the proper time for a tambourine, but
The
Yeah, the
one
one
and
time.
the one and only proper time.
oh well.
Is that on the Whitmore sisters?
No, Eleanor really actually wanted it. She's like, it's a song you wrote for me. And I'm like, yes, but I really want it for my next record. So we managed to get a song by Aaron Lee Tashton to kind of take its place, which I'm really glad that we recorded it. It's called Big Heart, Sick Mind.
Yes.
That's like absolutely like we listened to, we're like
this is us.
This is perfect. So
Right
if I
on.
could remember the words, I would attempt to do it, but I don't. We haven't gotten all the. We got about half the songs remembered. The rest of them, I don't know yet.
I've
so.
attempted things tonight I wasn't comfortable with.
I'm so proud of you, and I'm so glad to hear some of these new songs.
Thanks.
I'm excited that you're doing some more solo-ish
Yeah.
kind of things as well.
Me too. I kind of lost my ambition, so to speak. To I got
don't
tired
have a
of-
hard
of-
time believing that. Like of
Well-
all the things that you've been involved with either Shiny Ribs or the Trishas or even doing the radio show and all that kind of stuff.
Right, which I just quit.
Oh, well, there you go.
I know I'm not doing River Girl Radio anymore. No, not because I didn't love it, not because there's no drama around it. I just,
Had to pick something. Had
Yeah.
Not enough time to do everything.
yeah, looking
ya.
at the schedule moving forward, I just felt like, man, I'm gonna be late every week with this, and it'd be hard to do it from the road. And
Yeah.
so I felt like it was just kind of a good time. I did it for 5.5 years, and
That's awesome.
yeah, I loved it, loved every minute of it. But I'll come back on and do some little guest spots here and there, and I still do all their voice, liners and whatnot. So I'm still part of the family. But anyway, no, I didn't mean I love to be a performer and work. I just meant I lost my ambition to be a solo artist because I was just
It's
driving
hard.
around by myself all the time, and and I just got
It's hard
sick
and
of
it's ego driven, and I think that's hard more so for women than it is for men.
Yeah, I needed my ego to take a hike.
Mm-hmm.
And so I kind of manifested the Shiny Ribs job because I just kept saying over and over, I really just want to be a background singer for Bob Seger.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do. If Bob Seger...
I mean, Bob
could
Seger,
just-
Kevin, it
It
totally
makes
makes
a lot of
sense. Yeah.
sense. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, he after I started saying that over and over again, manifesting it, he called and he was like, "Come on!" So
That's a perfect fit, and it's a good crew. So
it's a great crew, and I love it. It's fun, but it's nice to record some new things. So
I'm just glad to get to hear you do your thing tonight. So
Thanks.
I'm glad you came out to do this with us.
Me too.
So, well, let's play you guys a couple more songs and then get the hell out of the way for the waters.
Okay, so I'll do the song. I'm going to go in next week and do some more recording with Jonathan. Yeah, we're going to record 2 more new songs. And this
Tell
one's an
him
old
that.
one that my dear sweet friend Courtney Patton recorded on her record. But and I play it at every show, and I've never recorded it myself, so I thought, why not? Might as well get it down. And the last 2 songs I've recorded have been super country, so this one kind of fit with my super country vibe I got going on. I realize I think the last 3 songs have been waltzes.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong. Golden bands on their hands in the picture. 50 years, smiles and tears, they're a fixture. In the town and on the street, and every couple they meet says, look at them, her and him, the gold standard. Was a time you were mine, we were lovers, drifted apart, broken hearts, there were others. But in the end, right on through, my mind runs back to you. 'Cause from me, you'll always be the gold standard. Real deal, and I love you still, strong enough. Aren't we, darling? Lasts and is pure when you hold it, you're sure. The measure, the treasure, the gold standard. Lost and found, all around we meander. Talk of the town, they put us down, they lie and slander. But together again they lose and we win. None better, together the gold standard. Real deal, and I love you still, strong enough. Aren't we, darling? It lasts and is pure, and when you hold it, you're sure. The measure, the treasure, the gold standard. Yeah, the real deal, and I love you still. My measure, my treasure, my gold standard. Golden bands on our hands in the picture. Ah,
It's been passed around. Thank you, though, honey. This is our last song, but thank you for it.
sing us home, sister.
All right.
I wrote that with Owen Temple, yeah, but she recorded it. Yeah, I know. That is the biggest compliment.
It really is.
Yeah.
Right?
Totally.
Well, now I'm torn. I wanted to do the song that you started with that reminded me of this one, so that was
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, do that. I want to hear it.
Okay. This is another Whitmore Sisters song. She'll be so happy I'm playing all of them. But if you feel like it and want to do like a calm response on the woo-woo-woos.
Done.
Did it. All right. Okay. So some of you know this about me, some of you don't, especially for those of you who don't know me at all. I grew up in a family that we played music and we also flew airplanes. So this was me kind of trying to write a song about what it feels like to fly. So this one's called Learn to Fly. And my sister helped me bring it on home. So that's the way we kick off the record. It's also a waltz.
If you wanna ride roller coasters, you must grow so tall to ride. Anticipation, adrenaline racing, knuckle up, you wanted to fly. Oh, the sound of the engine full throttle, revving, no time to look behind. Palms may be sweaty, but center it steady. Pull back, it's time to climb. When you learn to fly, learn to fly. You get knocked around, then you're coming back down. Recovery always takes time. But I'm telling you, I know it will bruise when you bounce up too high. When you learn to fly, learn to It takes calculation, line up in formation. A certain swagger comes to mind. You've done the wager, but you love the danger. Buckle up, it's time to fly. When you learn to fly, learn to
Kelley, Mickwee, everybody! Thank y'all so much. My name is Bonnie Whitmore. Next week with Jamie Harris. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Bye, la la la.